Hi, we're going to look at vertex form. Um, vertex form is another way of writing a quadratic equation. It's taking this problem, smashing it up, and pulling it back out and making it look like this. If this one's too complicated, I have a easier problem somewhere on the channel. Check that out first. Okay, so we're going to use a combination of completing the square, factoring, transformations, all that in order to find what we're looking for here. Let's start with this whole completing the square thing. 4x squared minus 16x blank minus 40. So I need to fill in this blank, but before I do that, I want to factor out a number that's being shared between just this group. I want to find a number that's shared just between that group. So I'm going to factor out a 4, giving us x squared minus 4x blank minus 40. So this negative 40 is still there. Negative 16 is really still here when I distribute. 4x is still there or 4x squared is still there when I distribute. So I'm just kind of moving things around a little bit. Now, in order to find my c value, I'm going to use the formula b divided by 2 over squared, which is going to give us negative 4 divided by 2 and squared, which is negative 2 squared, which would be a positive 4. So I'm going to say plus 4 here. Now, if I added 4 here, I'm going to have to add 4 to the left side as well. But because I have parentheses and something up front, it's not a 4 that I have. Because really, if I were to distribute, that 4 here is really a 16. So if I added 16 to this side, I got to add 16 to that side. But I don't like having a number over there. I want y to be by itself, so move it. Minus 16, they're gone. Minus 16. Now, if this is positive 16 when I distribute, and I have a negative 16, they disappear. They cancel out. We're back here, which is really the same thing here. Okay? Parentheses. Let's factor now. So I can break that up into 2 parentheses. X, x. What 2 things multiply together? Give me x squared. What 2 things multiply together give me 4. 2 and 2. But add or subtract to give us a negative 4? Well, in that case, it's going to be negative 2, negative 2, since they are the same. I'm going to rewrite this. X minus 2 squared. And I want to bring down everything else. 4 in front is coming down. Negative 40 and negative 16 gives me negative 56. And then I got that y. We now have vertex form. My a value is 4. My h value is positive 2. My k value is negative 56. Why did I say positive 2 down here? Because I have x, I have minus and minus. From the formula, my h value is only just that 2. So that positive 2. All right, with this, we could then find our vertex of our quadratic if we want to graph it. So our vertex is found by h comma k. In this case, h, we're going to say the opposite of what we see down there. We see negative 2, which I said it was actually going to be positive 2. My k value is negative 56. Leave that the way it is. Here is your vertex. There's your vertex form. Get on graphing. That's vertex form